Houston is an emancipation city. We are on Emancipation Avenue. We're across the street from Emancipation Park. This is one of the capitals of Black liberation in this country. And when we talk about dignity, you heard it in some of the responses of both the young people and the adults that were at the table. We didn't use the word necessarily, but a lot of our responses orbited around freedom. Our composer is still very, very early in their career. And, I think it's important that when we talk about the future, that the future is in the room. And cartography is many things, and one of them is cartography is a pipeline project. Pipeline both in terms of contemporary classical perspective in terms of musical education, and also pipeline in terms of integrity and value being connected to the compositional enterprise.
There are expectations, right, that come with listening. How we listen to concert music with like a capital C classical is very different than how we listen to like popular music at like a Taylor Swift concert, right? There's different expectations that come with that. And I think it's when you mix, I think we're in a time where we have a lot of people that are interested in multiple things and crossing over and bringing like jazz to like orchestras. But what happens when you bring kind of like the ideologies or like the aesthetics from jazz and putting that in a space where it wasn't originally meant to be, right? That doesn't mean that it's not supposed to be there, but it wasn't designed to be there. And so kind of like, what are the tensions that are part of that? And I honestly love the tensions. I love the gray. I love the fact that like things aren't congruent, because then that's how we shake things up. And I love shaking up the boat.
When it came to cartography, I really wanted to think of Black futures in a very practical sense to start off. I thought of, we think future a lot of the times is like 100, 200 years away. But Octavia Butler wrote future that was only 20 years away, right? And thinking about this very like, I will live to see it kind of future, I started thinking about what politics look like here in Houston. And for us, we've had a Black mayor before, but we've never had a Black woman, right? We've had a woman mayor, but never a Black woman. And so thinking about who would she be to hold that space, right? And what does that represent to have a woman like me hold the most powerful space in the city? I thought that was a really great target to shoot for what Black future looks like here in Houston.
It's a beautiful piece. It's about taking the words or the synopsis of the words of the first Black mayor of Houston and talking about the dreams that this mayor has for the city and addressing both sides of the fence, the folks who voted for her and the folks who didn't vote for her. So it's a beautiful piece, and one part of it is really just about dreams to come and the collective duty that everyone has to make those dreams happen.